y'all, I'm Jessi Harry and welcome back to my channel. Let's get into this week's What's for Dinner. So first up is Greek chicken. So we've got a few chicken breasts here. Then we have some parsley, some black pepper, oregano, garlic, lemon pepper, salt, and lemon. This is a take on Lily Eats and Tells or Lily Loves Macros Greek pork, but I do it with chicken. So I'll link that below. Alright, so we put the chicken into the pressure cooker insert, then we put in the oregano, lemon pepper, salt, pepper, lemon, and I didn't show this, but also the garlic. I forgot about that. I did put it in, I just forgot to film it. So we set the pressure cooker or Instant Pot on 15 minutes on the meat section and let that go. And so with that, we're going to be making some cucumber salsa, which is also from Lily Loves Macros. We have some lemon, mint, feta, about 2 cups of diced up bell peppers, 2 cups of diced up Roma tomatoes, got a little cucumber in there, 2 cups of diced up cucumber, and then a cup of diced up red onion and some oil, olive oil, salt, and pepper. I do use an alligator chopper to chop all those up. If you don't have one, you should get one. So this is really easy. You're just going to toss in all of those cucumbers right there. Got to get every last one of them. The tomatoes. Red or purple onion, however you like to call it. The bell pepper. Mint. Feta. And then squeeze in the lemon. Make sure to get the seeds out. Olive oil. And now we're going to give all that a good stir in. Make sure it's nice and mixed. Kind of try and break up that feta. And then we're going to salt and pepper it. Really to your liking. It's a big bowl of vegetables, so make sure you season it appropriately. You may have to season, taste. Alright, so then I'm going to mix it up some more. Get all that salt and pepper all mixed in. And then I cover it and put it in the fridge until everything is ready. So the chicken's done, so I'm going to take my meat chopper and get it all chopped up, get those juices from the bottom soaked up. So with this meal, I'm going to serve some hummus on the side. We have some dill pickle hummus for the brave. And then I get this hummus quartet from Aldi. It's got classic, roasted red pepper, roasted garlic, cilantro, jalapeno. Alright, so here's the finished product. I use garlic hummus, plenty of the salsa, and the chicken, and it's served on top of rice. You can do quinoa, you can do whatever grain that you want to. This is phenomenal, so fresh, and just really delicious. You gotta try it. Alright, the next night's dinner is taco stuffed sweet potatoes. So we have a big thing of ground beef, some taco seasoning, onion, garlic, and salsa. And then I've got the sweet potatoes cooking in the oven right there. They're making a mess, but whatever. So we're gonna put some garlic in a pan along with some onion and the beef. Get it all chopped up so it can start cooking. We did cook extra so we could have it for the week. So now I'm putting in my homemade taco seasoning. You can, of course, use taco seasoning packets if you want to. I make mine homemade. That's just what I do. And then some salsa. We're going to get it all mixed up. And then, of course, let it simmer until it's got most of those juices incorporated into the meat. Looking yummy. Alright, so here are our toppings. So we've got some Mexican 4 cheese, some cilantro, green onion, tomatoes, hot sauce, jalapenos, salsa, sour cream, and then some lettuce if you would like if someone wants a side salad. You just use whatever taco toppings that you would normally use. So here is the finished product. Very easy. Basically just popped that sweet potato open, stuffed it full of the meat, cheese, hot sauce, jalapenos. I did the works. I didn't have a side salad on the side of mine because my potato was stuffed full. This was definitely an interesting dinner, but still really good. Try it if you love savory sweet potatoes. All right, so the next night we have easy lemon rosemary chicken. So we got some chicken, some rosemary, some parsley, lemon juice, honey, red pepper flakes, butter, chicken cubes for chicken broth, lemon pepper seasoning, and garlic. So we're gonna get this started. So first things first, we're pouring the lemon juice into a glass measuring cup. Then we're gonna toss in the garlic, the chicken broth, the rosemary, parsley, red pepper flakes, honey, which I just guesstimated so I didn't mess up a measuring spoon, butter. Then you're gonna get that all stirred up and microwave it so the butter melts. That's why you're using a glass measuring cup. All right, so we're gonna sprinkle both sides of those chicken breasts with plenty of lemon pepper and salt. Just a pinch of salt, but plenty of lemon pepper. And then we're gonna toss it in a pan that's got melted butter in it. And you're gonna brown both sides of the chicken, where they're of course nice and browned. You don't have to have them cooked all the way through, you're just browning it. All right, so I've put a meat thermometer inside of it, and now I'm going to take that sauce that we made and pour it over the chicken. All that goodness in there. And I'm gonna slide it in the oven. And we're gonna cook it until the meat thermometer says that it's at 165 degrees. So here was the chicken once it was completed. Look at that. Look at it. It tasted just as good as it looked. So good. We served it with some Brussels sprouts, a rice pilaf, some sort of rice mix, I can't remember what kind, and then of course the chicken. I could have licked that plate clean, just all the way clean. It was really, really good. If you try anything, try that one. All right, and now we're going to be doing egg roll in a bowl, which I'm sure everyone's done some variation of this. We've got some regular white onion, some green onion, a bag of coleslaw mix, some sweet Italian turkey sausage, another bag of coleslaw mix, some toasted sesame oil, red pepper flakes, garlic, ginger, soy sauce, and then some rice vinegar. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to do is put some oil in the pan. You can really use any kind of oil that you want. I showed sesame oil, but it's really just dealer's choice. And we're tossing in that white onion. And you're going to cook that until it's, starting to get translucent. We're going to toss in the garlic. And the ginger. And get that stirred around and cook that down a little bit more. Let everything get cooked and fragrant. Alright, so I've removed the turkey sausage from its casing, and I'm just putting in the meat from that. Of course, I could have bought it that way, but they didn't have that at Aldi, so. Once the meat's cooked, you're going to toss in your coleslaw or shredded cabbage if you wanted to shred it yourself, whatever. So here we are. I'm getting it all mashed down. And once I got it mashed down, I put the lid on there and continued to stir it until it started to wilt like it looks right there. Alright, so now that it's halfway cooked, still a little crisp, I'm going to go ahead and add the soy sauce. I did double the recipe, at least the vegetable and sauce part, so I'm going to add in a little bit of soy sauce, stir it, and then a little bit, or the other half, so that way it's not all concentrated on the top and makes one half of my egg roll in a bowl very salty. So here we go, we're adding the rest of the soy sauce. And then getting that all stirred back up. Then I put in some red pepper flakes. I didn't measure it, I just sprinkle till I felt like it was good. If you do you, whatever spice level you tolerate. Alright, so we serve this on top of rice. And I topped mine with some green onions and some more red pepper flakes. You can actually eat this without any rice. A lot of people eat it who do keto or low carb. It's just as good. I mean, I'm not going to say just as good, but it's really good without the rice also. This is a pretty easy meal. If your family hasn't done it and likes cabbage, you should try it. Alright, so then tonight is going to be lemon basil pork chops. So we've got some pork chops right there, some basil, some lemon, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Very basic. Alright, so we're going to mix up the sauce or marinade first. So I've got some olive oil. Toss in the basil. Garlic. Salt, pepper, and lemon. Get all that good and mixed up. Mixy, mixy, stirry, stirry. Right, and then we are going to slather all that onto our pork chops. Make sure they're good and coated. Both sides, and then I'm going to set them off to the side to kind of let that soak in. So this recipe is actually for grilled pork chops. We didn't have charcoal, so I put some oil in a cast iron and threw them in there. So if you don't feel like grilling, don't have the charcoal, I could have done them on my George Foreman, but I didn't want to. You can do them in the cast iron instead. I didn't finish them off in the oven. I simply brown them on both sides. Just as you see here, I'm flipping them over to get the other side brown until they were completely cooked through. I'm trying to not get the shadow in the shot. There you go. So you can do that. These were phenomenal. I'm sure they'll be good if we try to grill them, which I plan on trying to grill them, but they were basically almost a tie for that easy lemon rosemary chicken. So I also did a rice pilaf with this one. Can't remember which one it was, garlic and herb chicken, something like that. And then we did a California blend that I put some lemon pepper on mine, just because I like lemon pepper. So these were very flavorful and not dry at all. Perfect for summer. So last recipe, we're going to be doing some baked chicken chimichangas. So I've got about 2 chicken breasts that I boiled and just shredded up. Got some Mexican style cheese again. Then I use these 80-calorie flatbreads. You can just use regular tortillas. I was trying to save a few calories. You do what you want. Butter, green onions, oregano, cumin, and salsa. Alright, so we're going to get all this mixed together and stuffed inside a shell. So, we're going to toss in the cumin. and the oregano, green onions, cheese, and salsa. Get all that really mixed together because this is going to be your chimichanga filling. Then I just pulled out each of the flatbreads. I want to say there were 6, yeah, 6. And did about 2 heaping big spoonfuls into each one. Rolled them up. And that used all of my meat mixture. Though I will say, as you will see here in just a few seconds, that the last chimichanga right here was a pretty big Mac Daddy. Alright, so we put all those onto a baking sheet, and then I brushed some melted butter on the top and sides, because that's how you get that golden brown consistency in the oven, since we're not going to deep fry them. Here they are before we pop them in the oven. And here we go. So you're going to put these on 400, and I think the recipe calls for like 25 minutes. Watch these because they do get brown quickly. It could have been the wraps that I used, but they got brown pretty quick. So just watch them. Alright, so we serve these with some avocado, lettuce, purple onion. Here they are. See, they did get very brown, but I like them real crisp like that since they're supposed to be like the fried ones. We got some jalapenos, some chipotle cream sauce. That's also from Lily Loves Macros. Some sour cream for people who don't want the chipotle sauce, and some salsa. So here it is plated up. I smeared the chipotle sauce on top of the chimichanga, and then I made some black beans, and we ate the rest of the rice pilaf from the dinner before. This is pretty good. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed this week's What's for Dinner. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.